Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We have got ourselves a a nice little chill event, I suppose. You'll be seeing this later in the day, although it's the 28th of April as I'm recording this, and as you know, last month I did a video about kind of life in March 2025, and I have stated that I want to be more proactive with keeping in touch with you guys. So here it is, the one for April. Let's go. I'm back home finally. And it's been a journey. It has. April was not kind to me, in the slightest. And unlike March, which I feel was very easygoing, things were starting to wrap up and things were looking pretty good. April really took all the positive vibes and everything and all of the kind of goodwill that could have been shared, and it kind of kicked me in the balls with it. So yeah, no, I can make a whole separate vlog on it, but for those of you wondering, without elaborating too much on it, because I really don't want to think about it more than I've had to over the past month, I've been the victim of blackmailing and extortion, and that completely fucked everything, because that whole situation started on the 5th of April, so very early on, and that was probably the biggest kick in the balls, and that was leading into our final week of school, right? So that Monday we had our dress rehearsal for our classes, big performance in TMU, and then Tuesday was entirely dedicated to that performance, and we did Streetcar Named Desire, and I did Scene 9. I played Mitch. And that was all well and good, but I could hardly enjoy that because I had the threat of this guy trying to blackmail me the whole time. And then, you know, I could go into a whole recounting of what happened and what I've done and how the situation played out and everything. I'm not going to do that, not here anyway. It's probably its own video for its own time, maybe. But, that happened, so I was stressing out that entire last week of school because of that event that no one could really help me with, and that I couldn't even really help me with. But we did Streetcar Named Desire, and that went pretty well, all things considered. We, wrapped up our other classes, everything was good. We technically finished on a Thursday. I did a lot of packing and stuff on the Friday, and then I showed Beef Sonic. I showed him. He came back to my place. We played WWE 2K25. It was his first time playing a WWE video game, and the only reason he wanted to play was because I made him in it, and he wanted to try him out. But we ended up playing for a couple hours, and it was just the funnest thing. And there was only like one controller, so one of us was always watching the other person play. But it was fucking funny. The guy beats an opponent on legendary difficulty in his first match. we just toyed around with a bunch of things. I showed him a bunch of different match stipulations, and it was so fun. It was a nice break, especially after everything I'd been through. To have him there and do that, he's a really good friend and all. But Saturday I went home. Parents got there bright and early. Well, I'd say bright and early. It was like 10, 11 o'clock, and then packed everything up, went home, and I've been home since, the 11th, the 11th? No. Maybe not. No, it would have been the 12th. Yeah. So, I've been home since the 12th of April. And, it's been really good. I made some videos, not as many videos as I would have thought I've made, but I've made a lot of videos. And I've gone back into drawing, which has been a really nice change of pace. I forgot how much I love drawing, and it's so nice to be back with it. And I've been doing a lot of that. Like, that's been probably the main focus of my time, more so than even, YouTube. I'm currently sitting at 1,141 drawings, so things are looking pretty good. just drew this character from Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope. His name was Augie. And now I'm working on my next couple characters, Axum Black and Awabo. If you don't know these characters, you can go to the Mario Wiki and look them up. I'm going in alphabetical order. But, yeah, so I've been drawing a lot. In terms of YouTube, it's actually been a bit of a pain, in part because of the, the blackmailing situation. I've been, Beavsonic recommended to me, either March, I think it was like mid to late March, he recommended to me Clipchamp, which was an editing software that was, you know, it kind of came with the type of computers that we have with Windows, and it was free. So yeah, I thought that'd be a good, you know, kind of alternative to Filmora, which was my main editing software, because Filmora, you know, I looked it up and said it was easy to use, and I was just getting into computer editing. So I wanted a break from Filmora, and Filmora you have to have a subscription, and I was quite pleased, you know, with Clipchamp, but it kept crashing, and that was the problem. It'd be like, I would try to edit like a bigger video, even if I just wanted to condense it and whittle it down. I would try editing a video that was like 20 to 30 minutes. I don't think I ever touched something that was longer. And I'd try and edit something like that, and it wouldn't be able to handle it, and then it would sit there and it would like crash 6 times in a row whenever I made just one too many inputs in a quick time. And then I don't know, it would take like hours for it to like fully process and accept like my webcam files, anything I sent from my phone, which also wasn't great. And I don't know, it wasn't really what I wanted. So I got out of that, but I wanted to look at some alternatives before I went back to Filmora, because I didn't want to go for a subscription again. And I tried like 2 or 3 more, and some of them showed promise, some of them didn't. None were all that great. Not at all. So I went back to Filmora, and it just felt right. And this is not by any means like a sponsorship. I'm not sponsored by Filmora, but no, Filmora Wondershare it's the one for me. And I've also found that I can actually save money, technically speaking, if I spend a little bit more. Because instead of paying for a subscription, I can pay for a one-time kind of payment. It just means I get the very basic version of the, you know, the product. It means I don't have as many resources in terms of editing and stuff as I would before, but it means I get everything in terms of the basic features. I don't have a watermark, and it's pretty good. And so it's better. It's you know, it's just over $100, which isn't great to look at, but it's better in the long run, especially because I really enjoy Filmora. It's what I use. So it'll benefit me in the long run, and that's kind of like the big picture thing here. Beyond that, it's made editing a nightmare, because I haven't, I just got back to Filmora, and I've been trying for a little bit to get to pay for it. Problem is that earlier today, actually just today, I called the bank, and I tried to flag some of the money I sent to, you know, the blackmailer, in hopes that maybe I could get it back, or it would help with the investigation or something. And you know, unfortunately, because of submitting the claims, it suspended my card, so I have to go get another new card for stuff and things. So I can't technically pay right now, because technically I can't access my money. Unless I were to go, I could go today, do that, would be something, and maybe I will, but I might just wait till tomorrow. I just wanted to make this video just to, like, you know, it's good that I'm making this video now because I haven't, like, uploaded anything in a couple days. And the main reason for that is because over the past weekend, which is, like, you know, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I've been up in Port Hope, I think. My father has this tradition that, for better or for worse, as much as I don't really like it, it's trout opener. It's a fishing event. So we go, and I talked about this last year too. He takes, if I were still in school, he would pull me from school, he pulls my brother from school. We get up, we leave about 12 noon, you know. We pick up his friend, and then we drive up there. It's like a 2.5 hour drive maybe. And then we get there and we stay at this shitty motel. And it is shitty. I mean, the beds they're all right, but there's this fucking water pump that goes off or something. Like, there's something to do with the fucking water that it just goes off every like 10 seconds, and it's so loud, and it's not great. So we go, we stay there, we get some Harveys from the local place, and not sponsored again, by the way. And then we go to sleep, wake up at 4 in the morning to get ready to leave for 5. We go fishing, we take a break, we eat lunch, go fishing again, we're done for the day. And then we get pizza. So not very good for the abs, mind you. I gotta really grind out the workouts now, but you get pizza, we rest up, and then we wake up the next day. Again, another 4 a.m. wake up, 5 a.m. start time, pack everything into the truck, and then we head to the thing again, fish for a while, and then about midday typically we leave. So we usually fish for about 7-8 hours at a time, which, fishing is not really my forte. It can be my forte, if granted I'm thinking about other things. And I was, because I've actually started working on, I started writing the first act to the sequel of a film that I haven't made yet. Well, I have made it. We filmed everything. I just have to edit it together, and I haven't gotten that yet. Gonna get that in May. Gonna find a day when everyone's available. Got a few scenes left to film, just quick, small stuff to clean everything up, and I'm gonna film those. Find a way to conveniently transfer them to my computer, and then just get editing fast and focused. It's gonna be the main thing that I spend most of my time on is editing. It's gonna be a large focus, which sucks in a sense. And I mean, I'm gonna look forward to it. I'm gonna love it, but it's gonna suck in a certain sense because it means that I have to balance YouTube with drawing with editing on top of, instead of just YouTube and drawing. Because balancing gaming and drawing, as pathetic as it sounds, is like a big concern of mine these days because I'm so consumed with drawing, but I do want to play video games and everything, and it's whatever. But then then editing is going to take up all of that too, and it'll probably mostly affect YouTube because I'll need the space on my computer. I'll need the space on my computer to edit the film instead of just YouTube. Either way, all this to say, that's been my April. My April has been a fucking roller coaster of emotions. But, it's the very reason why you're seeing this video and it's not edited. I don't have a means to edit right now, but I'm working on it. And I wanted to get a video out for today. Even though it's, 15:12 right now, or 3:12 for those of you who don't use military time. So I'm technically late regarding one of my uploads, but I'm gonna post this, and you guys are gonna see me. And hopefully things should be back in working order soon enough. I've been kind of using a lot of videos from my reserves, and now I'm kind of running low on those, so I need to really boost up stuff. I'm going to be making a lot of Dead by Daylight content. A lot. The last day of the Blood Moon is technically tomorrow. I don't know at what time it ends. I think maybe 11. But I'm going to, be grinding that out tonight. So, needless to say. Oh, and another quick bonus is that Ohmwrecker played Until Dawn, which is one of my favorite video games, if not my favorite video game, and Ohm is my favorite Twitch streamer. So, it was really fucking cool to see play that. Regardless, that's all. That's it for now. I am going to go, and I am going to probably play Dead by Daylight. Yeah. So thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys with more content very, very soon. More gaming, more vlogs, whatever else comes. I hope you enjoyed. Later, guys.